Women are desperate for fucking men. And what does it mean to be a man? It means to be unapologetic about being a man. Being a man means having spine. If somebody disagrees with you, fine. If you disagree with somebody, let them know. If you don't want to be treated the way they're treating you, let them know. If they ask you for something and you don't want to do it, use the 2 magical letters in the alphabet, N-O. No, I'm not going to do that.
The Unapologetic Man Podcast.
Women are desperate for fucking men. And what does it mean to be a man? It means to be unapologetic about being a man. I will lead you without apology. I will disagree with you without apology. I will state what I think, and I'm not going to apologize for it. If I think that I don't want a man in my little girl's bathroom and you disagree with me, fine, bro, disagree with me. But don't get butthurt about it. Don't leave a person bad reviews, because a spineless person acts on the internet the way he wouldn't act in your face. And never once have I had somebody come up to my face and tell me I'm a piece of shit. They always say, oh, you're great, you're great. And the next thing I know, they're talking shit behind my back, and I'm sure it happens to you too. Being a man means having spine. If somebody disagrees with you, fine. If you disagree with somebody, let them know. If you don't want to be treated the way they're treating you, let them know. If they ask you for something and you don't want to do it, use the 2 magical letters in the alphabet, N-O. No, I'm not going to do that. Have your boundaries and stick by them. Be the same person you are to this person as you are to that person. Be the same person online as you are in person. And I want to ask you, brother, are you the same person in all situations? It's called having integrity, being the same no matter what the circumstances, not having 2 different faces because of fear or desire, the 2 unconscious movements of the weak man's mind. I'm afraid of being rejected by this woman, so I'm going to act nice and manipulate her with my kindness so that she accepts me. Women are repulsed by nice guys because nice guys are the ultimate manipulators. Women respect a dude who has boundaries. And if she's the fan of a football team that you don't agree with, you're willing to tell her that. This is what it means to be unapologetic. I am who I am. I think what I think. I'm going to do what the fuck I want to do. And if you don't like it, I'm sorry. I can't help you with that. Now, obviously, boys, this message can be massively misinterpreted. You may think, oh, I'm going to smack you upside the head, take your purse, and completely ruin your life. And if you don't like it, I'm afraid I can't help you with that. I'm unapologetic. No, it needs to be worked within the parameters of morality, whatever that means to you. I'm going to tell you what it means to me. Whether you agree with it or not, that's your decision. That's your frame. Here's the way I look at it. Doing what's right is doing that which creates peace, both for myself as well as for others. Doing what's wrong is that which creates turmoil, both for myself as well as for others. So being an unapologetic man doesn't mean being an asshole. In fact, it means being a steward of humanity, being the person who takes the higher road, who rises above his base desires and actually has discipline, who is integral, which means he acts the same no matter who it is in front of him, and he always does what he feels is the right thing. How many people out there that you know act with integrity? How many people that you know can you actually respect if you looked into their closet and saw all the skeletons in it? Do you respect yourself, or do you have a level of shame, which I guarantee you a lot of you guys have, because you say one thing and you do the other? And this is all based on having a lack of discipline. Discipline means acting on your higher motives, not your lesser motives. Your lesser motive is to perhaps steal that money from that person, or lie to that girl so that you can get her sex, or beat somebody up because they are homosexual and maybe you're homophobic and you kind of want to suck a dick. This level of shame I call toxic shame, and it makes us act in a way that isn't up to our standards. But once you realize that, and once you act with integrity, with discipline, you understand that you are a man and you're responsible to bring men up. You're responsible to identify as a masculine man who's highly sexual, who's okay to have sex with women and approach them, who's even okay to masturbate. Yeah, I know it's faux pas, but you're okay to masturbate, and you accept it as if you chose it. You act in the definition of being a man, which is masculinity. You act in a way that defines masculinity from a positive perspective, not a negative perspective. Toxic masculinity, again, a misnomer that in my opinion doesn't even exist, because it's like saying something like dry water. It just can't go together. But you act through your masculinity in a way that will make the earth better, not make it worse. Yeah, there is toxicity out there. It's not masculinity, but there is toxicity out there. People who steal, people who cheat, people who start riots, people who rape women, people who kill other people, steal from other people. There's a myriad of bad shit out there. That's not masculine. Masculinity, again, protects, does what's right, has discipline, does what's hard because it knows it will make its life easy rather than doing what's easy because you know that will make your life hard. What's up, brother? Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. To watch the full podcast episode, click here. And before you go, if you're feeling extra generous, please like, comment, subscribe. It really helps me in the algorithm. I'd sincerely appreciate it. Unapologetic Army.